Good morning. It's Wellness Wednesday. I hope you're well where you are. I am working and talking on the fly today, and I'm just at the Ceramic Pantry in Townsville, which is a beautiful cafe. And you can create beautiful artwork, painting on pottery and take it home. I'm meeting a friend here to catch up on life so far this year, and to talk about some other things as well. Yes, just back from Sydney on Monday morning, and it feels like a lot's happened in 2 days, which is it's amazing how when you're in a constant cycle of a lot of activity, it's very easy to quickly forget what happened a few days ago. I feel that that's the story of my life sometimes. I have to remind myself what I did 2 days ago. But went to Sydney on Friday for the Australian Women's Small Business Champion Awards, which was held at Star City Casino on Saturday night. It was an incredible event. The ballroom had 1,000 people inside. There was women's businesses represented from all over Australia. There was around 30 different categories of businesses represented, so it was amazing and phenomenal experience to see and have so much talent showcased on a national level. What I loved about it was to see women who are hustling, obviously, to build and work their business, take care of their family, but the common thread within a lot of them was how they're helping their community and how they're giving back. And many of the winners of the awards were those that had been hustling for a very long period of time, but had done a lot of good to help a large number of people. So that was really, really inspiring. And a lot of winners from regional areas of Australia, which was also very special to see for national awards. So overall, it was a really inspiring weekend. I also got to catch up with some people I hadn't seen for many, many years, people who've known me before internet, mobile phones, email, Facebook, all of that sort of thing, and really just to have, how when you have those authentic friendships for decades and decades, it's really nice to reconnect in person and talk about the good old days, but also the good old future. So that was lots of fun too. So I had an amazing experience, and I'm super grateful to go. And it's nice to have been a finalist in 2 categories, even though I didn't bring home the trophy. As my 4-year-old said, "Mummy, where's your trophy?" I was still really delighted to be there to witness it unfold. And equally, I took 2 best friends with me who are also women in business, and I think for them also it was inspiring to see and to give them resolve, because what we discussed afterwards was how it can be relatively easy in modern society to build a business quickly, or to have a level of success quite quickly, but then it becomes down to longevity, staying power, etc. So over the last few years, I've been conscious of the fact that I'm a relatively new business owner with not a lot of infrastructure, because I want to be quite mobile and to be able to go around and meet a lot of different people and to do a lot of different things. So I don't necessarily invest at the moment in an office space or anything like that, but it's really important for me. Have a laptop, will travel. I carry a TV in my car most of the time, so I can set up and do presentations easily. I have books in my car. I have loads of things in my car, which is like a kind of mobile business in a way. But that gives me a lot of opportunities to go to regional areas and small towns and do things quite quickly with limited setup costs. So I do like that as well. But yeah, we talked about, it takes time to build credibility. It takes time to build the trust factor. I think in terms of longevity, it's about building a solid support base for like, know and trust. So the LKT phase, like, know and trust phase, which I'm very mindful of. I've been building over the last 3 years, and to establish that in a regional town is really important, but also to remember that the world is bigger these days than just where we live, and we can impact people on a national and international level too. So that's really important from my point of view, to think local, regionally, nationally, internationally, and kind of have that overall helicopter effect or insight into what you're doing. So it was a special experience. So this week we're rapidly moving, came back from Sydney, did a live book launch on Monday evening with my daughter for the Ultimate Book Club, which was super special to launch our children's books, talk about London to Townsville. I sold out of stock within a week, so I had to do a quick reorder. I'm hoping and praying that some stock arrives before this weekend, because Friday, Saturday, Sunday I am at the Renegade Mega Market in Townsville. So Friday night is a VIP shopping experience, nibbles, drinks and shopping. Good Christmas gift ideas, but also good ideas just to be generally inspired by local arts and crafts legends, as well as creative people. And then Saturday and Sunday it's open to the public, and you can come along and have a chat, scan my QR code and go in the draw to win Women's Wellness Retreat in 2023. Also pick up some book bundles for adults and kids for Christmas. So I'm really looking forward to this weekend, and I'm confident that more stock will arrive in the next 48 hours. So fingers crossed for me. So yes, there's a lot happening here. I feel like Christmas is steamrolling ahead of us, and really to think about how to be healthy over the next few weeks. It's getting harder and harder to get up in the morning and do my running, primarily because I am enjoying a little bit more sleeping than I've been used to over the last few years. But I have and I also had 4 days off my running while I went to Sydney, so I slipped off the back of my my goal to continue to run X number of Ks a week, so I have to make up for it this week. So I've been up at 10 minutes past 5 the last 2 mornings. It's bright and sunny at 10 minutes past 5, and clocking just 10 Ks a morning at the moment to try and catch up. I've now done 1,348 kilometers of my 1,500. So if I can get to the end of November with less than 150 Ks to go before 31st of December, I will be happy. But it's just about chipping away. And what I find as well, and I've read a lot about this, but equally it's good to test things for yourself. You can experiment on yourself. It's like you have so much more energy when you exercise first thing in the morning. So when I exercise first thing in the morning, I feel very energetic for the entire day. If I do my exercise later in the day, even like mid-morning, lunchtime, afternoon, evening, I feel my energy peak and trough throughout the day. Whereas it's really interesting to know, even though it's a bit painful sometimes to get out of bed at 10 past 5, and it's not always it's not always super fun running 10Ks, but I can make the most of it. I do enjoy it. It's lovely to see. You see the 5:30 people, you see the 6 a.m. people, you see the 6:30 people, you see the 7 a.m. people. So it's really nice. You get to connect with a lot of different people, and to be out and about in the morning is really special, but you feel so much more energetic throughout the day, which is also really, really good thing to do. So I just wanted to share those insights with you today about the Australian Women's Small Business Awards, and also just to kind of give you some insights, because I really think it's when we have genuine moments of inspiration from people that we know who are doing amazing things. I also had the opportunity to catch up with some friends in Sydney who have been inspiring me for very, very different reasons recently, through loss of a partner, spouse, or through change of profession, or still managing to compete and in sporting things at a really high level in our 50s. So many people are inspiring me, and I think when you look for genuine moments of inspiration, or people who are genuinely inspiring because they're doing things which are personal to them and authentic to them, but building role modeling good work and healthy behaviors, it's really, really exciting. So that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. So I am going to sign off. I hope you are well. If you want to catch up further on anything I've said, just drop me a message, and if you need some good coffee and good art, you can drop in here to the Ceramic Pantry in Townsville It's a really beautiful little place. All right, and I will see you again real soon. Bye.